Welcome to Backstage Pass with David Nash, where the curtain lifts on the real entertainment industry. From the studio to the stage, we sit down with world-class producers, artists, engineers, and music business professionals shaping the sound and strategy of today. This is an insider's look at how careers are built, hits are made, and the industry really works. Let's go backstage. Now, here's Dave.
Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of Backstage Pass with Dave Nash, an insider's look into the music industry. And with me today is a good friend of mine, known for a long time, Michael Thomas.
How you doing, Dave?
I'm
good.
good.
To see you, sir.
I'm good. Call him Gene Simmons every now and then. We'll probably get into that.
And I call you Diamond Dave.
Diamond Dave, although the old Diamond Dave or the new Diamond Dave?
Whichever you want.
I like the old one.
Yeah, he probably does too.
Yeah, well, I think everybody in the world probably does too.
But you know what? Those shows are selling out.
They are. I mean, you got to pay to see them.
Yeah, it's Dave.
It's Dave. It's Dave. It's Sammy Dave. It's, it's one of the two.
Right.
So Michael is a lot of things. He's a guitar player extraordinary. He's also works at Long Island Recording Studios and Lexington School for the Recording Arts. There's another plug for our parent facility here in Lexington, Kentucky. What is your position at the studios? What do you
Instructor.
do? Instructor.
Yeah, I instruct recording techniques. I instruct Pro Tools. I instruct live sound, which is the easiest way to get into the industry.
It is, and we've got some success stories for that, like Brad Gaines, who I talked to yesterday, and Cody Jinks, who he's the tour manager for. He was actually nominated Tour Manager of the Year last year.
He was.
Absolutely. And I was talking to him. He's going to be on the show coming up, but he's a graduate of the school, and he said that Cody Jinks, who's a country artist, is going out on tour with Five Finger Death Punch.
How about that?
And I'm like, that's crazy. Can you get me in? He goes, absolutely, Dave.
So that's kind of reminiscent of the days back in the late 60s and early 70s when they do packages like that.
Oh, yeah.
You would have Roy Orbison, and you would also maybe have Iron Butterfly at the same time.
Oh, God. In-A-Gadda-Da-Pita.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was one of my first drum songs I tried to tackle.
First metal song, wasn't it?
Yeah. I remember playing that in my bedroom in probably junior high school, and doing that's a pretty long drum solo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like 14 minutes of a whole side of an album. Back then we had albums. So you are originally from
Pikeville, Kentucky.
Pikeville, Kentucky. That's
with a K. Pikeville.
Pikeville. But you don't say it that way, do you? It's Pikeville.
Yeah, I guess so. When I don't think about it. See, I had a weird situation. I was raised in Pikeville, but the lady who took care of me until I was about 7 years old, watched over me over the years. She was from northern Pennsylvania.
Oh.
So I picked up a lot of her accent.
Yeah, you don't really have a really Eastern Kentucky accent.
No, I don't. But, if I get lazy, and sometimes I'll slide into it. Now, I do have some words. Like I say window instead of window.
Window.
And I say Saturday. I don't say Saturday.
Saturday. I can't even say that.
S-A-U-R-D-Y. Saturday.
S-A-Saturday. Saturday. No T, right?
Yeah.
No
D, no nothing.
No D. Is there a T in it? Yes, that's right.
Saturday.
Saturday. So you are also, well, let me ask you this.
Also, I went to high school in Dallas, Texas.
Well, there you go. That's it. He's a Texan. Don't let him.
Going from Pikeville to Dallas with earth shattering.
Oh, yeah. I did the same thing. I grew up in inner city Detroit. And when I was like in sixth grade, I think we moved to a small town in the middle of Michigan.
Oh, really?
I was like, and I'm coming from Detroit. I got long hair. I'm, this little rocker kid. And I went to a Catholic school, and I was like, holy mackerel, where am I? But when did so you are a very accomplished musician for sure. Yeah, absolutely, man. But when did you get your start?
Later. I took my first guitar lesson when I was 9 years old.
A little early.
And the guy that taught me is a guy that's since passed. His name is Daryl Mullins, and he was a judge in Pikeville for the last 20 years of his life. So back then, he was a hippie. He was the hippie in Pikeville.
He was the guy.
The guy. So he had the long hair.
Circa 1970s or 80s?
72.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going back.
9 years old.
Yeah.
And so he taught me. He later became a judge. And when I come to town to visit, I'd always stop at his office. And we'd be in his chambers. He had a couple guitars in there, and there was always going to be a jam session if I could.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we kept in touch.
So that got you your start at age 9 with lessons. When did you actually start playing and performing I know you've been doing it for a long, long time. High school?
Yeah,
Band?
you know, not band.
No, yeah, I didn't do
No,
that either.
no, I played backyard parties and,
Yeah, man.
you know, keggers as we called them.
Keggers?
Yeah.
Keggers?
Did that a lot on the weekends. And there were a lot that got broke up by the police because, you know,
Absolutely.
noise violence.
It's too loud.
Yeah.
And you're all 17.
Yeah.
Or 15 or whatever it was.
16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So,
And I got a club band when I was 19.
so you started doing club gigs at age 19?
Yeah.
Now, I know the kind of music you do now is probably not what you were doing then.
No,
And we're going to talk about what he does now, which is really, really cool.
definitely along the lines of Aerosmith, Rush, Kiss, Van Halen, Cheap Trick.
Oh, yeah. The good stuff.
Yeah, the great stuff.
The great stuff.
The great stuff.
Michael is a huge Kiss fan, and we're going to talk about that. And also Rush, which we were talking about before this, with their new drummer, who we think is amazing.
Annika.
Annika. And what a cool name for a drummer.
Niels. Yeah.
What's the last name?
Nilles.
Niels. Is that Niels? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay, well, that's cool. What a cool thing that is with the passing of Neil.
Right.
That we have Niels.
So I saw something today that she had a pair of drumsticks that were Neil Peart's drumsticks sitting beneath her when she was playing.
Really?
She brought that out. It's
Inspirational?
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
How about
cool.
that? Pretty cool.
Neil's watching in. He's checking this shit out. See what's going. So you did that. You started doing the club thing at a pretty young age, it sounds like. Michael plays for a band called Conch Republic.
And I'm glad you pronounced that correct.
Well, I've lived in Florida for a long time, so it's not
Believe-
Conch Republic. It's Conch Republic.
So that brings up a good point.
Yeah.
Had I had a chance to think it over, I would have come up with a better name.
Would you have named it
Conch Republic is a great name.
It is.
If you're a Jimmy Buffett tribute band.
Which,
But
kinda.
so our first shows were for Parrot Head events.
Right.
Parrot Heads are the fans of Jimmy Buffett.
They are.
And they're organized and they're recognized as charitable events.
Yeah.
They call it Party with a Purpose. But anyway, so we were playing for these Parrot Head events, and they would still introduce us as Conch Republic.
Conch Republic. Well,
How can they call them a Jimmy Buffett fan?
If they, it's right there. And they're calling them Conch.
Conch Republic is the nickname for the Florida Keys.
It is.
And thought that was a great name, but most people associate it strictly with Jimmy.
With Buffett.
And, you know, early on we learned we couldn't do a Jimmy Buffett tribute band and succeed.
Right.
Because there was just not enough work for that.
Well, and to put that into perspective, and Michael is a big Kiss fan, which is cool as shit. But I have seen Michael with the Conch Republic band dressed in full Gene Simmons
Boots.
Yeah. I'm like, they're like this big and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, we could take Margaritaville and we mash it up with Rock and Roll Night Party every day.
Well, that's a mashup.
It is a mashup.
That's a mashup.
And
sure.
people love it because they're singing along already to Margaritaville. And they definitely know that song. They just kind of look like stupefied for a second when we kick into
Like,
it.
what's going on? I think
Yeah.
I did the first time I saw it. I was like, oh my God, look at those. Did
And
you
then
get
they're
new
singing-
boots?
I'm sorry.
Did you get new boots or something?
I got Ace Frehley boots now.
Ace Frehley boots.
Ace Frehley passed away
Yeah.
back in October.
So they had
I
a
got
sale
the
on his boots.
No, they jacked
They
up.
went up. Yeah.
Actually, I bought them the day before he died.
No shit.
Yeah, so we didn't know.
Wow.
And now they went up skyrocketing.
Wow. I wonder what a pair of Ace Frehley boots cost.
About $600.
Are they really?
Yeah.
This is a guy that's invested in his career.
Yeah, I didn't pay $600.
No.
No, they went up
You got
after that.
So as far as the band, the Conch Republic, tell me about that band. Because it's a cool band. You guys
We
look them up online.
started out on May 5th, 2007.
That's been a minute.
It has been a minute. That's where the idea came to fruition. That's when we actually came up with what we're going to do, what we're going to call it.
Right.
And it was Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. And we were at Hacienda. Back then it was called Rincon.
I remember.
And so we celebrate the anniversary of the Conch Republic on Cinco de Mayo every year.
There you go.
And it was basically to do a Jimmy Buffett thing.
Right.
And we quickly learned, as I said, that you can't support yourself on Jimmy Buffett alone. So we started introducing other songs. And now we introduce songs with a wide variety from Jimmy Buffett to ABBA.
That's a pretty stretch.
Yeah,
That's a
to
stretch.
Kiss.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
Yeah, and so
ABBA
what
to
we-
Kiss.
What we found out is if you put steel drum in something, it
Right.
immediately becomes a beach song. And that's what we are as a beach band.
Sure, absolutely.
We play a lot of Jimmy Buffett. We can still do probably 20 songs
Right.
by Jimmy. We keep about 8 songs in the set right now, but we mix it up with all kinds of other stuff like, Walking on Sunshine.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
beach
good.
song.
That's a beach song.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Surfing USA.
That's
I Get
definitely-
Around.
that's a beach
fun,
song.
fun. And Jan and Dean,
Oh, that's a good one.
reggae.
And you guys bring a show too.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, it's a
8 people
show.
in the band.
8 people in the band, horns, everything.
Horns, 2 girl singers.
You got 2 now? I thought you were down to 1. Is your wife still singing with you?
No, she got replaced.
She got replaced.
Yep, she decided to step down now.
That's okay. She did. She had a great run. She
did.
Fantastic girl. Fantastic. Well, she's put up with the musician over
Absolutely.
there. So,
She was there from the very
there's a
beginning.
lot to be said for that in this business. So you guys have played all over the country, haven't you? Or a lot? I know
A
you
lot of
played
the country.
Some interesting
From
spots.
Key West, Florida to Chicago to
So you actually played in the
Texas.
Conch Republic.
We did. Actually, we played there several times. We played one time opening up for the Coral Reefer Band.
Oh, wow.
Minus Jimmy.
Minus Jimmy.
And that was Key West. Then we got a corporate gig for a week down in Margaritaville in January one year.
Oh, that's cool.
It was great. It was great. It was, high of 85 every day and up here was snow on the ground. So
Was that?
we only had to play an hour and a half a night too.
Was that? Where was that at?
Key West,
Key
Margaritaville.
West. That's a good club.
So it was rented out by a corporate vendor and they were bringing in different salespeople
Right.
groups each night.
So you played an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Spent
That
the
was
rest of the time on the island.
Yeah, in Key West.
Yeah.
What do you do in Key West?
You go up and down Duval Street. You
Duval Crawl.
Captain Tony's. You do,
Schooners Wharf.
yeah, you do all that stuff. Maybe go on the beach, which is very small and
Rick's.
rocky.
Yeah, there are little slivers of beaches.
There's
here.
slivers of beaches in Key West, who have you guys opened up for some other
Beach Boys.
Beach Boys? That's
Casey and the
big.
Sunshine Band.
Casey and the Sun. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anybody else?
No, that'd be it.
Those are the
Well, the Coral Reefers multiple times.
Yeah, well, that's cool, man.
Mac McAnally several times on his own.
That's a big one.
Yeah, he's a real nice guy.
You guys do a lot of the pre-show. You've done a lot of pre-show stuff, like for other. Have you done that, like Jimmy Buffett shows or anything like pre-show?
Oh, yeah, the pre-show parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, sponsored by Margaritaville. Yeah, we did pretty much every one of them in Cincinnati from 2008 on.
Yeah. So what's cool is that this is a guy that grew up in a small town, eastern Kentucky, went to Pikeville, Kentucky, went off to Texas, came back and found a niche in the business that monetarily has paid off really well. Because I know your band
Absolutely.
has a they're not cheap, but they're very worth it. I don't know how to put that.
High energy. We don't waste time on stage.
They don't. I've seen the show. It's really killer.
Run 5 songs in a row together. We've got them all worked out so they
Yeah.
flow.
But you,
Then talk, then flow more.
you know, the interesting thing about you is we talk about finding something that you have a passion for, and music is obviously what we're talking about today, but you're a guy that found that passion for music at a young age.
Sure.
And developed it and moved on, and not only came out as an artist, but also in the industry as on the back end, in the engineering side.
Right.
You're extremely adept at that. You're also one of the top engineers here, are you?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So he's done
Produced here.
how many records? Thousands. Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Give me, yeah. You need some my toes and your fingers and everything.
Anything from full on cumbia Mexican music
Right.
to Southern gospel.
Yeah. And orchestra.
Everything in between.
Everything in between. And I've watched him do it, and it's amazing. The facility here at Long Island Recording Studios in Lexington is amazing. We've got soundstage, live stages, the mastering. It's cool, and Michael is adept at all of it, and he teaches young minds to do exactly what he has done.
Absolutely.
What do you on the engineering side? What do you find to be like your cup of tea? What's your favorite part to do? Like if you're producing a record?
When I'm producing a record.
Yeah, when you're producing a record, what do you have the most joy from, other than the total project?
Oh, the mixing.
The mix.
Yeah, the mixing.
That's it.
Yeah, I like to fit things together.
Now that's
So let's say this. Let's say we have a piano and we have your vocal.
that's probably
the
not a good
piano
combination. But go ahead.
The piano part is playing pretty much in your range.
Right.
How do we make you sound louder without destroying the piano?
Right.
So what we do is we find the frequency in your voice and find it in the piano rather that steps on your voice and cut that. And then the sound just surrounds your voice. But think about if you're doing it like Kansas, Carry On Wayward Son, you had all those instruments right there and you fit together like a puzzle.
Do you remember when
Yes, I do.
Elefante?
Yes, I do.
We get a call.
Tony
Hey,
Hammond was telling me about that again. We were talking about that.
We get a call from this band that needed a place to rehearse before a gig, and we're like, "Well, who's the band?" It's Kansas.
Kind of Kansas.
Kind of Kansas. It was kind of Kansas with John Elefante as the lead vocalist, but they came to our studios and rehearsed, and I'm sitting there watching them on our stage doing Kansas.
Who did have a hit with Kansas.
Yeah, John.
Play the game tonight.
Yep.
I was a huge Kansas fan, too.
Oh, I was too, man. Anybody our age, I'm a couple years older than this young man, a few maybe, but we got some good music where we come from.
We saw the best concerts.
Yeah, we were just talking about tickets for what show were we talking about?
Rush.
Rush being the cheap seats are like $95, and like that's a good deal. And then I'm thinking to myself, I saw Zeppelin in 1977 for $14.
I saw Kiss in '76 for $5.50.
You know, my first concert was Boston at Cobo Hall in Detroit. The ticket was $6.50.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
It was cool. But I remember the Zeppelin concert, 77. It was at the Pontiac Silverdome, and it was the largest indoor concert to date in the world. There were 89,000 people there.
That's right.
I don't remember much of it because it was 77.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was cool, man. It's really cool. But yeah, ticket prices have gone up,
Back in the day.
to say the least. What kind of rig you playing? What kind of gear?
I like to use a head rush. It's a amp modeler profiler. So I don't carry an amp anymore. Most of the touring acts don't carry amps
Right,
anymore.
yeah.
They carry sets,
Yep.
that look like amps. So I don't carry an amp, and I get the same sound no matter who's running sound. Although can I give a plug to our sound?
Absolutely.
Marvin Gilbert. He's a
No, Marvin.
musician. And, but he doesn't necessarily go when we go to Chicago or something
Right.
like that. So we have to rely on the production companies. Well, myself and the bass player, we can just plug directly in with our sounds already pre-programmed. So all I got to do is take a mic feed.
Yeah.
And they're ready to go.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I use my main guitar is a Strat, and I've had it for years. I've had it for probably 32 years.
Yeah.
And I've changed the pickups out 4 or 5 different times.
What's the green one? Is it green, the guitar you've got? The hollow body? What is that?
The hollow body, the Gretsch.
The Gretsch.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't miss. I remember when you first got that.
Yeah, man, I'm a big Brian Setzer orchestra fan, and Stray Cats too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So my wife got that for me for anniversary present.
Told you she was good.
Yeah, absolutely. And my most recent one is a Paul Reed Smith.
There you go.
And that's my backup guitar for the Strat.
That's not bad for a backup, is it?
No, it's not.
PRS, backup. And then
Yeah.
maybe the Gretsch laying over there just collecting dust.
Right, right.
Do you play the Gretsch?
I used to take it out, but being a hollow body that it is, the humidity really
Kills it.
messes with the tuning. And we play basically every show outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
Last time
Beach
I
band.
saw you was outside. And there was sand where I was at. Too.
Yeah.
Down the river. It's a killer show. Loved it. So what's going on with the band? I know you guys have kind of scaled back a little bit on as far as touring and things like that go.
Well, we are getting ready to start 21 shows in a row here, starting Saturday at Equus Run.
And I said scale back.
At the amphitheater. Tickets are still available right now.
Yeah.
Equus Run Vineyards website.
Got that. Equus Run Vineyards website. Conch Republic is coming.
It's at the amphitheater. There's still some tickets left. It holds about 1,200 people, so we'd like to see y'all out there.
Yeah, they're coming. I'll go.
All right, man.
Yeah. Equus Run, drink wine and listen to some beachy music.
Dance to some beachy.
Dance. Yeah, don't just listen.
Right.
You look, when you go to one of their shows, you cannot just listen.
It's always about the participation too.
Oh, yeah.
So we bring the crowd into the show.
Yeah.
They're the stars.
Sure.
We're just facilitating.
You got what they call the rumba line or conga line? What they call
Conga line.
Conga line.
Conga line.
Yeah,
Dance contest.
I've seen the conga line there. Do you guys do the limbo thing too?
Used to.
Yeah.
Used to. But
Liability.
yeah, there's some issues with that, especially when people have been consuming some alcohol.
They fall backwards
Yeah,
and
they fall
crack
backwards.
their skull.
So we don't do that one anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
We've cut that out as we've gotten older.
We used to do the conga line and lead it up onto the stage, going from stage left to stage right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that caused problems too.
Yeah, people falling off the stage doing the conga line.
Falling off the stage,
Taking
into
your
the
amp,
gear.
your guitar.
Yeah.
Well, that's insane. You're a big Rush fan. Why?
Why? Why not?
Yeah, exactly. We were just talking about that too. Paul McCartney said he hadn't heard Rush.
But he said that they should be touring again, and lo and behold.
Lo and behold, the word came down from the Sir Paul
Yeah.
tour, and guess what? They're touring. Tell me why you like Rush.
Why do I like Rush?
I know why not, but yeah. I'm the same boat. I love
Well, I first learned about Rush in a interview with Gene Simmons, because Kiss was taking Rush out as an opening act. And that was in 75. And I couldn't find any Rush albums in Pikeville in 75.
Go figure.
But in the spring of 76, 2112 came out.
Oh boy.
And that was available in Pikeville. So that was my first album. Now, here's a little funny thing. I spent my entire 7th grade summer, between 7th grade and 8th grade, learning 2112.
The album.
That one side, that one song.
All right. Oh,
It's like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. And so back then we didn't have YouTube to show us how to do it. We had to pick up the needle and start it over.
Oh, yeah.
Or slow it down to 16 from 33 RPM. Learn it in that key, then transpose,
Right.
to the original key.
So you learned all the 21.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. The girls thought I was hot then.
Oh, yeah.
Girls don't like Rush.
No. Yeah, the Rush fans back then were either really, really cool or nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
I was kind of
the nerds were thinking like on a different plane musically, and the cool people were just, hey, this is cool. But yeah, I know those people. I played with some guys who were big, big Rush heads back in the day, and everything else, they were nerds. But
Yeah.
they sure had some pretty killer damn musical tastes.
Yeah, so I've got some great friends that in my Texas years, John Davis, who created Jimmy Neutron.
Right.
We're talking about meeting up in Fort Worth, but unfortunately, that was one of the first shows that they announced, and so the tickets went immediately.
Right.
Bram Vandenberg, who is the producer for shows like the reality shows where they rumble through all the stuff in the house. They call that, you know what I'm talking about?
Big Brother?
No, where they have so much stuff they keep it, hoarders. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the Antique Roadshow and so
I love
forth.
that show. I was on that show.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Well, you might have met Brad.
I may have. I was at Churchill Downs. I took a 1932 Shirley Temple poster there that my parents had and
Okay.
had it appraised.
But John lives in Arizona and Brad lives in California, and we thought we could meet in Fort Worth.
Are you going to go to a Rush show?
Tampa's what I'm looking at.
Tampa
in November.
Are you going to get the $95 nosebleed seats? Or
Probably.
Are you going to step up?
Probably.
All right.
Because it'll be followed by either before or after a Disney trip.
Well, there you go. You're a big Disney fan, too.
Disney freak.
So
Walt Disney freak.
he's Walt Disney, Kiss, Rush,
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett. He's in there.
Yeah.
You're well-rounded, man.
I try to.
Well-rounded.
Got a lot of diverse things there.
A lot of diversity. So what's the future hold for Michael Thomas?
More conch.
More conch?
More conch, yeah.
How much longer are you going to pull the conch train?
Well, we talk about that, and every year we sit down and discuss, should we do this?
Right.
Should we do it again next year? And then this past year, the shows started booking in August for this summer.
Right.
And I said, guess we're doing it again.
Yeah. You don't have any choice.
Yeah.
People want you.
And if they're paying the amount they're asking,
it's a pretty good amount too.
Yeah.
But it's worth it, guys. If you're a venue and you need a beach band or just a killer show band, by all means. You guys have a website?
We do. ConchRepublicBand.com.
Well, that's pretty simple.
CONCH.
C-O-N-C, yeah, not C-O-N-K. C-O-N-C-H, republicband.com. Conch Republic Band.
We're on Facebook. We're on whatever the other ones are. Instagram and
I don't know. I've lost track. It's like the alphabet soup of social media, man. It's like TikTok.
We're actually on TikTok.
That's TikTok. So both, are you in your 60s? You're in your 60s.
Yeah, I'm 63.
60. I'm 2 years older than you. Shit. I'm always older than everybody. Why is that happen? Only person I'm not older with is Will. Executive producer. And he's like older than Methuselah. But
And believe it or not, I'm not the oldest one in our band. We got two guys older than me.
do you really?
Yeah. Larry's one of them.
Oh, wow.
Rico.
Larry's
Rico's a year older than I am.
Larry's lead vocalist.
Yeah. And our bass player, Al. He's a year older than I am.
See, you young guys out there that are like in your teens or 20s or whatever, and you, man, can I have a career in the music business?
There you go.
This guy's 62 years old. Or
63.
63.
Yeah, he's still going.
That's all he does. This is music. It's the music business.
Right.
Have you ever had a real job?
Have I? Yeah, I worked in radio and TV for years.
That's not a real job.
Yeah, tell me that on holidays, especially.
Oh, man, I did radio. I remember I did radio back
Christmas
in the
Day.
80s for a while. And I went on the air at 6 a.m. And I was like, this is horrible.
I only did that when I had to fill in for the AM DJ.
Yeah.
When they went on vacation. And I did it for 1 week each year. And
It's
I
horrible.
hated it.
It's horrible.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Awful.
I had old people calling me from retirement homes. Oh, it's so glad to have you on the air. I'm like, well, why are you awake? I just had breakfast.
And you were sitting there saying, why am I awake?
Yeah, why am I in this little room? It's very small, playing vinyl at the time too, which was kind of cool. Now, in retrospect, so you've just always been in the entertainment industry.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's great.
But my degree's in computer programming.
How did you get a degree? How old were you when you got a degree in computer programming?
25.
They have computers back then.
Yeah. Yeah. It was COBOL. That was my,
There you go.
yeah.
There you go.
Because COBOL was used in banking and hospitals and still is today.
What'd you do in as far as radio, TV? What kind of gigs were you doing then?
I moved up to program director. I was program director for about 4 years.
Where at?
Before that, DJs, East Kentucky.
East Kentucky. There you go.
East Kentucky Broadcasting.
East Kentucky. That's a big one. It's like NBC, but smaller.
Yeah. It's kind of neat. It was right after they did the rule where you could link the same signal on multiple stations.
Right.
And so every night, if you were on the air, and I was in the afternoon, but if you were on the air at nighttime, Walter had 26 stations that they would link together from Tennessee up to Northern Ohio.
Wow.
And
That's cool. Let me ask you this.
A night flight show.
Well, yeah. I used to love late night AM radio and FM, but AM was kind of cool. I still listen to it every now and then. I'll try to dial around and
really?
catch what I can find on AM.
WLS.
Yeah, WLS. Let me ask you this. So you've done this your whole life, had a successful career in the entertainment industry from day one. What advice do you have for young artists or even established artists now, career-wise?
Find your niche.
Find your niche?
Yeah, exactly. I used to work for a guy here in town years ago named Charlie Shuck.
Charlie
had a band called the Trendells.
He did.
And the band was extremely successful. Made a lot of money. And the thing was, they were a Motown tribute act. And he had, it was probably 12 people in the band.
Yeah, it's big.
Dwight Dunlap was in the band, which I ran into just recently at Kroger. I'll tell you about that a little later.
All right.
But anyway, he had this Motown band. They had all the dance steps and everything. They had 4 singers out front, and they booked like crazy. So when I thought about putting a band together again around 2005, 2006, I was thinking, what could I do that's not done in this region?
Right.
Because I didn't want to play clubs. What's clubs give you?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So I was a big Parrot Head, Jimmy Buffett fan.
Let's do it.
And thought, this is it. Nobody does this here.
So you found the niche.
Yeah.
And it worked.
And it's cool.
So find your niche. And what else? Work hard.
Work hard, promote like crazy.
Like insanely crazy.
Yeah.
Promote yourself. Because don't wait for someone else to.
No shame whatsoever.
Yeah.
There is no thing you can do that's too stupid and embarrassing.
Wear a parrot suit.
Wear Gene Simmons boots when you're playing beach music.
That's the guy. Check him out online.
Right here.
ConkRepublicBand.com.
You're right.
Michael Thomas, lead guitar player, lifelong musician, great engineer, producer. Listen to the band. If you get a chance to check them out online.
We can't wait to bring the beach to you.
That's right. They can't wait to bring the beach to you, and they bring it, by God. They bring it. Man, it's been cool talking to you as always. Appreciate you. Guys, that about wraps it up today for Backstage Pass with Dave Nash, an insider's look in the entertainment industry. My guest today has been Michael Thomas with the Conk Republic Band, also with Lexington School for Recording Arts and Lyrico Studios. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you, man.
Having you. See you guys next time. Backstage Pass. Dave Nash.